I am not teaching, I am publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning for the Life in the UK test, part 248, Notable Authors and Writers, part 3, which is on page 86. While doing short impingement training, if you participate in short impingement training, that is at your own risk. We had a couple of them, we're going to repeat them 2-3 times this time and then also later, but now we're going to do just new. Let's do one more, one over last time. Evelyn Vaughan, he wrote satirical novels, for example, Decline and Fall, or School. So Evelyn Vaughan, Decline and Fall. If you ask who wrote Decline and Fall, hopefully know when it is Evelyn Vaughan. We had another one, it was Robert Vaughan Williams. He wrote music for orchestra and choir. Robert Vaughan Williams, now we're having Evelyn Vaughan. So, Sir Kingsley, I think it is pronounced Amis. I have no idea. Sir Kingsley Amis, 1922-1995, was an English novelist and poet. He wrote more than 20 novels, the most well known is Lucky Jim. And the L and the K are up closely. KL, HJKL, next to each other, and Amy's there's an M and an I in, like in Jim. And also the JKL, so we have J, Jim, Kingsley, K, and JK, and L, Lucky. And then Jim is I and M. So in a way, these both words are almost like, what's it called? I don't know right now. As if they were composed out of the same letters. So Sir Kingsley Amis, Lucky Jim. I have no idea how to remember that, except that they are sounding a bit similar. Lucky Jim, Sir Kingsley Amis. Who wrote Lucky Jim? Sir Kingsley Amis. Lucky Jim, Sir Kingsley Amis. Man present Sir Lucky Jim and Sir Kingsley Amis. I don't know. Graham Greene. Now we have Graham Greene and Evelyn Vaughan were named together previously. Graham Greene, 1904-1991, wrote novels often influenced by his religious beliefs. We will not get told what they are, including The Heart of a Matter, The Honourable Consul, Brighton Rock, and Our Man in Havana. Graham Greene. The Heart of a Matter. Matter with double T. The Heart of a Matter. The Honorary Council. And Brighton Rock and Our Man in Havana. 5 novels listed. Brighton Rock, Our Man in Havana. The Honorary Council. Is the council the title an officer rank, or is that what the people are meeting? And what is then the office of a country? I think we're all pretty much the same. Maybe we have all to do with something. The Honorary Council. We're trying to remember and learn it, so that is the reason why we are voting here. The Honorary Council. Graham Greene, the Honorary Council. That looks nice if you look at the letters. Graham Greene, these are all these small letters. Green's completely through all small letters, and Graham, there's just the H, and then we having the M and the R. They're all going down, and also the M. And then the Honorary Council. These are so hard words. H and C. V is already so hard down, and then honorary is also no uppercase letter, and council just the last one. The Honorary Council. They're all the letters which are going only over the half of line. It looks great. These are all hard words, all hard letters. Graham Greene, the Honorary Council. It just looks great in stylistic letters, but I of course have no proof of it. Well, okay. We're going to make the last notable offline write-off here listed after we have done a little bit short impingement training. If you participated with, what is at your own risk? We are starting with forward shoulder sockets. We're going back, up, in front, and down, and again back. Front, and down, and another time back. And now we are there down in front. And front, up, back, and down. And the last round in front, up, back, and down. Now we're doing the right lift down. We're having to go to stable stance. The arms are long, we make a fist with the hands, and we're turning the arms to the inside. We're going with the shoulders together and down, and opening the chest a little bit to the sky. So the arms to the inside and the shoulders down together. And we're changing the position of the arms to the outside, the shoulders down together. And change again the arms to the inside and the shoulders, the scapulars down. And change again for last time the arms to the outside, shoulders down. And release. And it's an exercise. The arms to the outside, hands from the fists. We bring the arms a little bit in front, and we bring the arms front and the shoulders down together. So the arms in front, the shoulders down. And now the arms back, the shoulders up and in front. So the arms back, shoulders up and in front. And now the arms in front, and the shoulders down and in front. And we're changing the arms back, shoulders up and in front. I will be wondering whenever we are listing multiple people, if all of the people or all of the subjects here have the same chance of being proved to our knowledge, or if some are privileged. I have a little suspicion that we are sometimes writing a whole many sentences and listing persons, and never in the history of a live video OK test has a question to that subject appeared. I have no idea, but I can't really imagine that not all subjects here, it's just the nature of knowledge, have the same importance. So we could also ask the other way around, why should the test ask every subject with the same urgency? So we're having now J.K. Rowling, born 1965. She wrote the Harry Potter series of children's books, but they can also be read by adults, of course, and they have enjoyed huge international success. She now writes fiction for adults as well, and at least from the genre, they can be also read by children. Of course, there can be some look into it if they are suitable for children, but just for the genre. So J.K. Rowling wrote the Harry Potter series of children's books. J.K. Rowling, the Harry Potter books. And they have a huge international success. And she also writes now more fiction which addresses more adults. If there are some themes in these books which are not suitable for children, of course these are the more adult books, but just by itself, books are not really saying book and read them. Art is free. So we're having J.K. Rowling, Graham Greene, Sir Kingsley Amis, Evelyn Vaughan, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, Thomas Hardy, Robert Louis Stevenson, Charles Dickinson, Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens and Jane Austen. I have a bit of a suspicion that I know most of them. Not completely, 1 or 2 titles are missing. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, that was Robert Louis Stevenson. Thomas Hardy made Far from the Maddening Crowd and Judy Obscure. Thomas Hardy. I could make something with Hardy. Far from the Maddening Crowd and Judy Obscure. Jude could only obscure seas. Could only hardly see, so obscure far away from the maddening clouds. Anyway. We're going to finish now a short intro training. If you are here just for new things about books or something of it, then you can go directly to the next part. We're not going to do anything new now. Now the next exercise, we are doing the let's do a shock. I think it's time for a shock. We are lifting the arms up. And we're shrugging the shoulders up. And we're bringing them down again. And again, in and lift the shoulders up. Do it only if you can do it without pain. And lift the shoulders up. And we're bringing them down again. And again, we're lifting the shoulders up. Lifting the arms up. Shrugging the shoulders up. And releasing it all again. And one last time. We are lifting the arms up. Shrugging the shoulders. And releasing. Now the pretzel cord. Arms in front of us and bring them a little bit down to the outside and then again back in to the inside. And all we're doing is observing how the scapulars are moving. Maybe we are able to notice where we have scapulars and that we can take different positions in the back. And that position is important for many movements. And just to the inside, now we're done with pretzel cord. Now we're doing this sometime. If you don't have a sock, you can do it with something else. We're having it at long arm outside. We're letting it fall. So use something which you can drop without the next problem in dropping. And we're catching it again. And you try to have a straight arm. On the other side. Then forward. Straight arm and one slowly left front. And just stretching, we're bringing one arm in front, shoulders back and down, pulling the arm in, and thumb up, and we're trying to relax them. And the other arm in front. The shoulders back, down, pulling the arm in and releasing. The shoulders back and down, pulling the arm in, thumbs up, and trying to relax. So, 1.5 minutes, but it's not enough to take it on. Okay, we're having Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice and Sensibility, themed around marriage and family relationship. Then we're having Charles Dickens, Oliver Twist and Great Expectations, and characters like Scrooge, which is a mean person, Mr. Mike Copwith, whatever. That means a hopeful person. And then we're having Robert Louis Stevenson, Treasure Island, Kidnapped, and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And yeah, I think that's also Robert Louis Stevenson. And when we're having, I don't know, the next person, let's go on. Evelyn Waugh. I don't know. When we're having Graham Greene, the Honourable Constable was one of them. And we're having J.K. Rowling with Harry Potter, and we're having Hardy, I said already. Okay, it's already. Thomas Hardy, Far from the Maddening Crowd, Hardy. Make something with Hardy. To be Hardy or to get it. Far from the Maddening Crowd and Judy Obscure. Sir Arthur Coyle ACD. Arthur Coyle Doyle. Arthur Conan Doyle, Sherlock Holmes. Evelyn Dawn, satirical, Declineful. Evelyn Vaughan, Declineful in Scoop, and Brightside Revisited. Evelyn Vaughan, Brightside Revisited. You're going to find something to remember. Graham Greene, The Honourable Counsel, The Heart of a Matter, Brighton Rock, and Our Man in Havana. We will continue in the next part of the British Codes. I thank you very much, and until next time.